Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the 2002 version of the Twilight Zone. And this week we are watching Dead Man's Eyes, which is not a remake of Dead Man's Shoes, which I really would have liked. But this is about glasses instead, so it could have been Dead Man's Glasses. Stars Portia de Rossi, who has starred in a bunch of things, but unfortunately I think she's best known as Ellen DeGeneres' wife. It's a bit of a sad commentary on the state of the culture that we live in, where you are still associated with who you're married to rather than with your career. She did play in Ally McBeal and a bunch of other stuff, but it's strange that way. Forrest is green screened over the jury here. I guess this is me speculating that they didn't want to have the extras walking off and off and off and off camera for every time that Forrest needed to do his lines. So they green screened that portion in so they could have one shot of the extras walking off, and then they can do as many takes as they wanted of Forrest doing his lines. When she puts on the glasses, she not only sees what's going on, but she hears it as well. And while I don't advocate for an episode where she has to learn how to read lips in order to get this, it's still a bit weird. She also makes a strange sort of pain reaction or expression as if she also felt what was going on. But that isn't mentioned specifically in the episode. During the one of the initial visions, there is a not too subtle flash forward, which looks like that. It is fairly quick, but if you slow it down, it looks like that. And now we already know what's going on. Now, I looked at this and I thought that's fairly blatant. I wonder what that is. And when I had finished the episode and I went back and rewatched it, it was very obvious what it was. I'm not sure. I think it adds a bit, but also it's a bit big. She has to act in pain. That's always hard to convey. I don't think she does a very good job of it. I mean, you can tell she's in pain, but that is not great acting to do it. The glasses break very cleanly, I guess, because she could put them back together with her hands, and something that small would shatter into tiny pieces. Not all of them would be tiny, but enough of them would be tiny for it not to be cleanly put together again. And when you see the actual attack, she uses the same trophy, the glass globe thing, and apparently left no fingerprints behind. It's a bit weird. And finally, there's a red herring in this, where they keep mentioning that why are you worried? You can't change it. You can't change it. You can't change it. Mentioned 3 times, I think, or twice at least. And it caught my attention. But she doesn't get to change it. It's not a part of the story. And I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity. Either they shouldn't have done that line quite as often, or they should have let her do some changing to it. Next week we are going to go to the pool, but not to swim in, only to clean. And I look forward to seeing you then. Take care now.